Hello everybody, Kevin here, Rafter94, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're back with another monthly update video, and this time we're going to be covering June. And there are maybe one big game, or not really a game, more of a big expansion pack coming out this month that hopefully I'll have enough time to check out. But there's also a couple of games that we're going to be playing, both old and new, mostly old, considering some of these games are still an ongoing playthrough at the moment from last month. But hopefully I'll be able to finish most of them this month. No guarantees though. I don't think we're not going to be getting any big titles anytime soon until we head to like the September mark, because September, that's when we got what, Space Marine 2, and then October we got the Silent Hill 2 remake, which I'm looking forward to it even though it's getting a lot of hate from a lot of fans for some reason. To me it looks fine. I have a feeling it could potentially be good, but we don't know yet until we see more gameplay. But from what I've seen, I think the game could live up to the hype, although it's probably not going to be, not as good compared to the Resident Evil remakes. But it is Silent Hill, and Silent Hill 2 is regarded as one of the best. But I would definitely still check it out. And on August, I forgot about August, we got the release of Black Myth Wukong, which I will be absolutely checking out. Hopefully that game lives up to the hype because it looks really goddamn good. But it's pretty much Dark Souls, Sekiro mixed in with Journey to the West and the Monkey King. So, like I said, it's a game I would definitely be absolutely interested in trying out. Hopefully it is good. But like I said, we do got a couple of old games and new games that we're going to be trying out for the channel too. So, other than that, let's get right into it. Into what games we're going to be playing and games that we're going to be finishing up. First, right off the bat, we are going to be trying to beat Elden Ring, the main story at least, in anticipation of the release of the DLC expansion, Shadow of the Erd Tree. Now, this is a game that I haven't really played in a very long time, and it's a little bit of a shame because I wanted to beat the game. It's just that I think I just kind of got burnt out from it, and I kind of stopped playing it for a bit, and then ever since all these other games have been coming out, I really haven't gotten the time to play the game again. But I definitely want to come back and try to beat the game at least, because like I said, the DLC is coming out for the game, and I just hopefully I'll have enough time to try to cram that in and play the DLC. No guarantees I'll be playing the DLC, but I will be trying to complete as much as I can for Elden Ring, to the point where I can actually start a playthrough for Shadow of the Erd Trees, because I haven't really played any Souls DLCs, because I know Dark Souls 3 had a season pass, but I've beaten the game, but I haven't played the DLC for that game, which is a shame because I heard the DLC is really good. I just never got the chance to play it. And considering that the game doesn't have cloud save, my old save is pretty much gone ever since I moved everything to my new PC build. So old save gone, poof. So I have to start the game over again, and I just simply don't got the time to play Dark Souls 3 again, because like I said, there's other games that I want to play right now. And like I said, maybe one day I will play Dark Souls 3 again, but not anytime soon though. But yeah, you can bet your ass that I will be playing some more Elden Ring. Hopefully, like I said, I'll have the chance to play a little bit of Shadow of the Erd Tree, but I will mainly focus on playing the main game, and hopefully I'll be beating the game. Potentially, I don't know if you beat the game, it will pretty much, that would just pretty much end the game. You gotta start a new playthrough and all that stuff. So I'm probably not gonna beat the main game. I'm gonna play just as much as close to being to the end game, and then play the DLC. Because like I said, Elden Ring is probably, if still not the most popular Souls game of all time. And this game absolutely stole Game of the Year award back in 2022, and it still is a pretty damn good game. So I'm hoping the DLC will live up to the hype, which I'm sure it will. But first, gotta beat the game, so that's what I'm gonna do. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to some more Elden Ring, and hopefully I don't smash my controller in the process, because it could happen. I did that with Sekiro. So hopefully I'll keep my controller alive long enough to at least play Shadow of the Urge. Of course, we're going to be playing some more Stellar Blade. I know I've been uploading quite a bit of videos for this game, mainly because, well, that's all I've been playing last month, and I had to take a little bit of a break from it because I was playing that game a little bit too much. I was playing that game like 6 to 7 hours a day. And eventually I was just like, okay, I need to take a break, because it did come to a certain point where I was getting really mad at the game. It was to the point where I was like, yeah, it was a sign that I had to take a break from the game, because if I played it anymore, I'll probably never come back and play the game again, and never beat it until it comes out to PC, some shit like that. So I will definitely try to wrap up my playthrough for Stellar Blade if I can. New Game Plus playthrough, I'll probably do that in my off time, because like I said, if I'm doing a playthrough, I'm just going to do this for one time only, and then after that I would just do New Game Plus in my spare time to see what kind of new stuff to add in that playthrough. Maybe I'll end the playthrough by doing the boss challenges speedrun mode that they added recently with the latest update. So I'll probably do boss challenge mode, but that's pretty much it. I will try to do that, and then after that, that will probably be the end for the whole playthrough for Stellar Blade, unless they decide to add story DLC content. If they do that, guess what? I will be coming back to that game. But yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap up the Stellar Blade playthrough, so that way I want to play that game 6 to 7 hours a day, like an absolute madman. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Of course, another game that we're going to be playing as well is Ghost of Tsushima. Now, this game is still a really fantastic game. The only thing that was during the experience of it was that the game had a weird bug with the standoff mechanics, where the button would not properly, when you press the standoff button, which usually would be the triangle or Y for Xbox controller, the standoff will not happen on your end, and you end up getting one shot or getting close to pretty much dead. And apparently it is a bug that has been around since the beginning of the PS4 release of the game, which is fucking insane, because I played it on the PS4. I had never had any issues with the standoff. I even played it on the PS5, and I never had that issue. But with the PC version of the game, I saw to have that problem, so I'm thinking it is a isolated PC problem. So hopefully it is fixed. Supposedly they did release a hot fix for the standoff, so hopefully that will make the standoff a lot more consistent. But we shall see. But even despite that issue, I am really loving the game, to the point that I am replacing Rise of the Ronin as the daily upload on Sunday, because I'll be honest, as much as I appreciate Rise of the Ronin, that game, I don't really like the combat and the gameplay of the game, especially with the parry mechanic. I'm just not really a fan of. Like, I will probably beat that game eventually, but Rise of the Ronin is just, to me, it's just not really that much of a fun game to play, in my opinion. It could be related to just the game running like absolute ass. Despite putting the game on performance mode, the game just runs like shit. And there's also some latency as well when it comes to like the parry and the combat, especially when you're fighting in combat. So when the game starts to lag in terms of with the frame dropping, it gets really bad. So yeah, Rise of the Ronins, I'll probably still try to cram that this month, but it's going to be in the most low priority. And like I said, Ghost of Tsushima will be replacing Rise of the Ronins for the Sunday uploads. And of course, on Saturday uploads, I'm still going to keep it Alan Wake 2. I'm not sure how close I am in beating Alan Wake 2, but I made some pretty good progress. So I'm thinking I might be close in beating the game. Right now, I am currently doing Alan Wake's storylines, since I've been doing a lot of Sega Anderson storylines. So I want to catch up with Alan Wake's story for now until we get to the point where we're at the current event, which I'm thinking we are already at the current event now. So I might switch back to Saga Anderson and try to get Alan Wake out from the police station there at Bright Falls. But I don't know, something tells me we should play at more Alan Wake, since Alan Wake hasn't really got too much screen time, considering the game is about him, but we've been playing more about, the game is mainly focused on the new protagonist, Saga Anderson, which I was like, okay, why are we calling this game Alan Wake 2 if it's not focused on him? So that's been a little bit of a gripe, but yeah, we might end up doing a little bit of both, but I am still enjoying Alan Wake 2. I think Alan Wake 2 is a pretty good game. I don't think it's nowhere near as good as Control though. And in terms of gameplay wise, I like the gameplay more in Alan Wake 1 than 2, because 2 is a little bit too familiar to the Resident Evil remakes and it's not really implemented well. But I will probably leave that in, I'll probably do a more deeper explanation in a review video for Alan Wake 2. So but other than that though, Alan Wake 2, I'm still enjoying it right now, so I am going to be, hopefully I will be able to complete a whole playthrough for that game. And we see what happens afterwards. I'm not sure what's going to be replacing the Saturday uploads. I might bring it back to Cyberpunk, but we shall see. Another game that I am looking forward to trying out is Hellblade 2. Now, granted, I am fully aware that Hellblade 2 is an extremely short game. I am fully aware that it is like a 5 to 6 hours long game, so I know what I'm getting myself into, but I don't think this game doesn't really deserve the hate that it's getting. A lot of people have been hating on it because, you know, it's an Xbox exclusive game, and we know Xbox has been pretty much dropping the balls when it comes to releasing their exclusive games on time with, you know, quality assurances. So, and considering that I have beaten the first Hellblade game and I really enjoyed it, I want to play Hellblade 2. And considering it is a short game, that will pretty much give me that's pretty much good on my book, because that way I could get this game out of the way, so that way I could play some more other games that I want to play, you know, this month. But I did like the first game. Hopefully the second part of the game will be just as good, if not better, than the first game. But we shall see. A lot of people have been posting memes on this game where you just press the joysticks up and that's the whole gameplay, which could very well be in fact true, you know, considering this game could just be all, you know, cinematics and all that stuff. But, you know, hey, I like the first game. I want to give this game a chance, and if the game does suck, it is boring, I will be 100% honest. But other than that, I haven't played it yet, so hopefully this game will live up to the expectations, and hopefully it'll be good, because like I said, this game's been development for like, how long ago? The first game came out back in 2017, so that's about, wow, that's a long ass time. Holy shit. Is that what, fucking 7 years or what? Yeah, 7 years. Okay, yeah, it took them 7 years to make a sequel, so that's not a good sign. But like I said before, I am willing to give the game a chance, so I will be checking out Hellblade 2, and hopefully the game is good. Another game that I am also going to be coming back to is Mortal Kombat 1. Excellent, flawless victory. Yeah, we're going to be coming back to MK1. Hopefully we have enough time to finish up Raiden's season, because I think Homelander is coming out pretty soon. I think he comes out roughly in 2 days. So yeah, 2 days. So he'll be coming out on the 4th of June on Tuesday. So I only have like 2 days to finish up Raiden's season. Might not have enough time to do that, but hopefully we do. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap up the season for that one. Then we could check out Homelander to see how he is in Mortal Kombat 1. It's a shame that they didn't bring the original actor to play him, to voice him, but at least they got his face model at least, so it will still be good. It's just they have another voice actor voicing Homelander that is not the original actor, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Regardless, I'm still looking forward to trying out Homelander. Hopefully he is a fun character to play as. And then after that, I think we got what, Takeda as the last DLC character, which I am very interested on that. I really want to see how he plays, because he's probably one of the better newer MK characters, especially in Mortal Kombat X. Absolute blast of a character to play as. Hopefully he plays almost the same, if not better, in MK1. But regardless, so yeah, we'll be checking out Homelander. I think the cameo, the new cameo, Farah will also be available on June. I think if that is the case, that would be really cool. But then again, I have no idea if that's going to be the case. But that would be nice if they bring on the cameos, you know, and the new fighter out at the same time. Because like I said, that would save. That way I'll be able to showcase both characters at the same time. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully you guys will be looking forward to MK1, because Mortal Kombat 1 has been quite stale lately, especially in terms of the content the game has to offer. And considering the PC version of the game is still runs like shit. This game, you know, it's kind of a love and hate relationship. I want to like this game, but at the same time, there are a lot of issues that play this game in terms of like technical and content-wise, what this game has to offer. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully Homelander is fun to play, so that way I'll be able to play the game a little bit longer, and hopefully the next season for Mortal Kombat 1 will be just as good as well, because I have no idea what's the next season it's going to be based on, the character-wise, but hopefully it's good. And hopefully we get some pretty cool drip for our characters. Well, it's going to be checking out Sulaco. Now, this is a game that I really showcased a while ago, but since then the game has been released in early access. So, for the biggest difference that the demo of this game, Sulaco, it had 3 levels in the demos, but now there's a whole entire chapter 1 or act 1. So that's been up to 30 plus levels. So that is a big ass upgrade from from the demo. So I'll definitely be looking forward and checking out Sulaco. And if you guys don't know what Sulaco is, it is I guess in the best way I can describe it, a boomer shooter, aka retro first person shooter, retro FPS. And it is probably one of the better it's probably one of the better versions of it, you know, along with Amid Evil and a few other ones. But it definitely has a more of a Quake / Fear vibe into it. And like I said, I played the demo of this game a long time ago. I think I still have the video up for it. And now that the early access version of the game is out, I'm absolutely looking forward to checking this game out, because this game has, like I said, the entire chapter 1, 30 plus levels, tons of new weapons, new levels, new stuff to discover, new secrets. I'm absolutely down and checking that out. Hopefully the game is good to the point that I will be looking forward on the development on the future chapters, so chapter 2 or 3 potentially, and then eventually to the full release of the game. Another game I also want to check out is Mullet Mad Jack. Now, I have not played this game yet. I have the game, but I have not played this game yet, but I heard really good things. It's pretty much a game, another boomer shooter / retro FPS game, where you have 10 seconds to live, and your only way to get those time back is to kill. Literally keep on killing, stay on your feet, and just kill, because once that timer is gone, you are dead. So your only way in winning that game is to keep moving forward and kill as many people that you see in your path as fast as possible. So it's pretty much inspired on, you know, I can't believe I forgot the game, but the game is inspired on Hotline Miami. I was struggling to figure out what's the name of that game, and yeah, it's kind of based on Hotline Miami with the gameplay design, but it also has the art style of a 90s anime. And you know me, I'm a big lover for animes back in the 90s, all the way up to the early 2000s. I still think as of today, animes with hand-drawn animation will always be vastly superior compared to the 3D new art style that they've been doing lately. And yeah, that's pretty much one of the reasons why that game has caught my attention. It's just the art style looks fantastic. The music also sounds a blast to hear as well, and the gameplay itself looks very intense, to say the least. Oh, the best way I can describe it. So but yeah, I would definitely be checking out Mullet Mad Jack. The game looks absolutely insane. I have a feeling it's going to be an absolute blast to play, and hopefully you guys I'm looking forward to it. We're also going to be making one last video for Battlefield 2042. That's right. One last video. It's probably going to be an hour-long video, probably as well, considering that, you know, the content drop for that game is pretty much finished. The game has received its last content drop not too long ago with the new LMG and the new stealth bomber drone. And that's pretty much all we're gonna get for 2042. Like, season 7 is the last season. This is all the new content we're gonna get for the game. So at this rate, I'm also just say just do one last hurrah for the game and just call it, because I think I made like about close to 50 plus, almost to 50 videos for Battlefield 2042. And I'll be honest with this game, I really want to like it. The game has a lot of potential, even so now, but there's only a matter of time before they have to stop making new content. And plus, the game had a disastrous launch when it first came out. It was an absolute mess, this game. And that's what really kind of hurt the game's reputation, is when the game came out, it was a fucking mess. It didn't play well, it didn't run well, the gameplay and the balance was absolutely off the chart, and at that rate, everybody gave up on the game. I even gave up on the game until like, what, season 3, season 4, that's when I really came back into the game, and at that point the game was in a much better state than it was back then. So yeah, it's a shame really, because like I said, Battlefield 2042, although not the most liked game in the Battlefield franchise, I still think it's a good game. It's still a very much better game than MW3, but the reputation has been done. You know, first impression really matters, you know, and once people realized this game was an absolute garbage of a shit show, people stopped playing it and never came back. And it's a shame, because I really like the Battlefield franchise. I do not want Battlefield to fail, but I can really hope that DICE will really learn their lesson and finally make a Battlefield game that is not full of bugs, not half-assed. But I don't know, considering that they fired Ridgeline, which are the guys who were responsible in creating the single-player portion of the game, I have no idea if this game is going to be good or not. The game could just be dead on arrival when it comes out. But I have some hope. I have some hope for the new Battlefield game. Hopefully they'll show something this year, and then next year they'll release it. Hopefully the game will be good. I really do, because I don't want Battlefield to die. But like I said, the future is pretty bleak, but hopefully DICE will get the shit together. Take out the fucking specialist, add class, play as a grunt. Okay, no fucking specialist. Bring back 64 player maps. Bring back destruction, okay? The finals has better destruction than Battlefield. Fucking Marvel rivals have better destruction than Battlefield right now. So, DICE, please, make the destruction fucking good in this game. For Christ's sakes, make it good. Bring back gameplay mechanics from Battlefield 5. Make the game fun again. That's all we're asking. Make the game fun and good again. No more hero shooter bullshit. Get rid of the fucking specialists. Make Battlefield great again, okay? Like, don't fuck this up, DICE. Seriously. I don't want you guys to I don't want you guys to get shot down. I don't want Battlefield to get out here, fly. Sorry about that. I do not want Battlefield to die, but we shall see. And if we got time, we might be able to squeeze in Sandland. Now, this is a game that I wanted to play last month. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to push it in last month, so hopefully I'll be able to push it in this month. And Sandland, it is essentially a game. It is an open world game created by the original creator of Dragon Ball Z. That's right, Akira Toriyama, which is probably without him, we wouldn't get animes that come out nowadays, because his work on Dragon Ball Z is what really popularized anime to the whole world, essentially. And without him, we wouldn't get shows like Naruto, Attack on Titan, all these great, exciting anime shows. Anime wouldn't be popular without Akira Toriyama. So we have to give him the biggest credit and the biggest credit for bringing anime to the world. And of course, my condolences because he did pass away recently, and it is a great shame that he did because he has so many things he wanted, to show us. And now he's gone. Well, hopefully his legacy will live on. And of course, with the newer Dragon Ball Z shows coming out, hopefully they will respect his vision and when they release new materials for it. But yeah, I kind of want to play the game as a tribute to Akira Toriyama because, like I said before, he popularized anime with his work of Dragon Ball Z. Without him, anime would still be pretty unknown today. So, yeah, we'll be checking out that game as a tribute and respect to him. And hopefully the game is good itself as well because it looks pretty interesting. But I have no idea if the game's going to be good. So we will be doing a shorter series on that. Maybe up to 5 videos, maybe 10 if I like the game a lot. So we'll be making a shorter playthrough for that. And yeah, I think I'm going to end it here for now. I've been ranting on for far too long. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I know I am. But hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. Spending time with your friends and family. And of course, watching a movie or just gaming. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend because I know I have. And hopefully you guys will be looking forward to all the content that I will be uploading this month on June. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna end here for now. I've been on for too long, and I gotta give a big shout out to my to the supporters, all the subscribers, both old and new. Without you guys, I will not be here. I will not be doing YouTube at all. I will just be playing games on my spare time and just not upload. But because you guys keep coming back and watching the content, doesn't matter if my views are not the greatest. As long as somebody is watching these videos and having a good time, that's what really matters the most. Is that you guys are having a good time watching the videos as well as figuring out what part you stuck in a certain game, and then you watch my videos and you found out you have to do this because you watched my videos on how to figure that puzzle out. That I'm very grateful to because there are a lot of times we get stuck in games and we don't know what to do. We have to look up online to see what we have to do. I even have to do that in some games too, like Stellar Blade with the stupid math fucking puzzle. No way in hell my dumb ass is gonna figure solve those fucking questions. So I look it up. So hopefully, at least somebody out there that will look up my videos, and then they figured out a puzzle or a problem or a platform problem because they watched my videos, and for that I am very grateful. So yeah. You guys are the real heroes. You guys. Without you guys, I will not be doing YouTube. So deep in my heart, thank you for supporting my channel and continue to watch my videos. And hopefully in the far future, we'll still be doing more videos, if not more exciting videos for the channel. And we keep on playing great, fantastic games, and hopefully be able to finish them all. But yeah, thank you for your support. It means a lot to me, like especially to the old guard, the guys and girls that have been with me since I've been playing Command & Conquer Generals at the time. If you guys are still around, since that time, you guys are badass. Speaking of Command & Conquer Generals, we might be coming back this month too on June, so keep an eye out. We might be doing some more mod showcase for Command & Conquer Generals because there have been one new mod that had been released last or 2 months ago, and now that it's finally out, the latest version, you know what that means. I'm gonna be checking that shit out. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to some more Command & Conquer Generals. So other than that, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. And before we leave, I almost forgot about the PC games giveaway. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, every month when I do this monthly update video, I will be giving out free PC games for anybody to redeem. Now, they are first come, first serve, so you have to redeem them ASAP. If you don't, somebody else will. And for the first time in my giveaway, we are going to be giving away one game, including 1, 2, 3, 4 DLC that is part of the game. That is part of this month giveaway. So this game that will be giving away will also include 4 separate DLC as well. So for this one, I am going to be separately split this from the rest of the game. So here it is. So remember, this game, as well as the other 4 mini codes, it's all DLC for this main game. So be sure you redeem all of this for the game. You could own the game potentially, but if you don't, yeah, highly recommend you redeem the 4 other codes that goes along with the main code, because those are that's DLC for that game specifically. So that's why I have split this off from the rest of the giveaway, so that way it gives you guys enough time to redeem them. So get it while it lasts, because once it's gone, it's gone. And remember, this key is related to the 4 other smaller keys here. So those 4 small keys are DLC for the main game. So make sure you redeem that if you want the most content for that game. So but with that being said, here are the keys for the other 2 games right here. Now, we also got another game here with DLC, so make sure you redeem that DLC for that game specifically, okay? So here is the rest of the game. So here it is again. 2 games plus one DLC for 1 included game. So make sure you redeem that. And hopefully you guys have fun. Hopefully it's a game that you will be enjoying. A game that you will like and enjoy. But yeah, that is it for the giveaway. It is going to be PC only, so keep that in mind. Mainly it's going to be a Steam key, but if it's a GOG or Ubisoft or Epic, I will also include that as well. But mainly it is going to be a Steam key, so yeah. But with that being said, that is going to be the end. I've been ranting on for far too long. Got to get this video out. And hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day and an absolutely fantastic weekend. But on that, guys, I got nothing else to say. Stay safe out there, and of course, happy gaming. And other than that, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.